And we thought that we should do a similar yatra from east to west.
Asir kasaji nupulung jam zumajino by east to west kasajajazi melongdat.
And we wanted to send a message. We wanted to send a message that the Northeast is as important as any other part of India.
Asir, asalnya Rahul Gandhi tanga tabaji Northeast state ma kasa India nungar maji kasa jinjang ta sayunaba mijinong ibaya lamdat.
It doesn't matter if the population is less, but the importance has to be the same.
Ya, asanok nizang achumbaji mas saka nopurasu si tungdibang asir parlok si kangadang tungdi ta sayubaji tungdibang ba.
This morning, I had tea with some people in a village, Alichan.
Yes. Patarudang, Alicino, Asunwama kibung kakidang iya tanur tilachaner sungujima sisa ubang lamsa liasa.
We were driving by and they invited us to have tea with them.
Parlok, asan liner gudang arudada, parnokiang ashi, Mokokchung saga pelasita sungu acamzi jauh nong paya pelasita camza liasa.
And one of the little girls who was having tea with us asked me, what is the idea behind your yatra?
Asir parlok runong, menaliba ayur chano kam tenet kadi na yagyaruba yatraya kiji tedez ta sendang liasa.
So I told her I had heard that there was a very special person in that house and the purpose of my yatra was to come and listen to her.
Pai kudang aja angasi ni ki kangadang tungdibang ki kano ayu kayuku kajiba sira bangla tanuria seng ya da siya sendangar da pai angadat.
To understand what the people of Nagaland are feeling, what they are thinking, and to also understand their way of life, their way of living.
Asunok Nagalungar kumati madamer kajiku maliba lirur asir kupa janga rishikang shir aji kangadang betet na bayagya roller.
There is a ideological war going on in India.
Asir India nong tanga tepa asir talamba kangasasya wutar.
The RSS and the BJP are attacking all the different cultures in this country.
India lima nong takudang sitir nagalima tenalir RSS asir BJP demi tamam bayams subaliba liba liru ajungwa raksa rishikang sidagi.
I can see while I'm driving through these roads, your history, your culture, your tradition, your way of life.
Pai kohima nungi yada si atong dangaseng naga nungar indang subaliba kuda temerak tasabaji payang atatatukoko.
In fact, just now, when I was giving, but just before I gave my speech, I was told that the people understand English.
Pai umatan zaktang, pai asendang les asir pai asenung naga nungar ajungwa English chimbider asa angataderta angazoko.
That's a good thing.
Aji kangatachong.
But I wanted my speech translated in Naga language.
Jugo pai asenung ajung angadat zembajino kiji sidir saka biusiagi nanogi miba ta paya sinung jajiagi mib takser.
Because this is the language you use to talk to each other. So I have to respect it when I come here.
Pai kiji ba ausiagi mib zakangasir ya asen lima asir iba jangangasenu nisung teputap ka kemer anongji awagi mib zakang ta pai sialesa.
And I do the same when I go to Karnataka or when I go to Bengal.
Pakuba jaga nongutir waka Karnataka sang Bengal nunga sang pai pi usiasir pi subalba jakam subam share.
Or to Kerala.
Asir yamaji Kerala nunga lununga yamaji am share.
And this is the language and the culture that the RSS and the BJP are attacking and disrespecting.
Iba, kasaji, asanugi kuda akam zubam shir, saka iba ya raksa zuba, BGB asir RSS demi inyak taki.
What you speak, who you worship, what you eat, your marriage traditions, these are your traditions. These are nobody else's business.
Asanok subaliba, chiachimba, asir pi inyak naba, kuba asanok lir, ibaya, shingaya raksasa mago.
As an Indian person, it is my duty to respect these cultures, these traditions, these histories.
Pa, asalina rauganda, India longer, sunsuda jungwa sinongji, pa kuba udirwaga, ajak nam agam zubu kasagazer.
I am almost ashamed to tell you that after what has happened in Manipur, the Prime Minister of India has not gone there.
Alimano, nisong sisa zmali, tasabaji, Manipur no ida tim di masanoa, Indian longer Prime Minister by Tandadashi, Parno Masamda.
As an Indian person, I am ashamed that my Prime Minister has not been to Manipur yet.
Pa Indian longer sano, Indian longer Prime Minister kadi, Manipur longer ida tim di maliba Masamdang dasibi akapilamer.
Their politics have torn the state apart. They have divided the state. They have weaponized the state. They had burnt the state. And they cannot even step foot in the state.
Politics ajanga, state ji, lamdang zmagok, lamsazub zmagok, saka perang bong, supoliba, asirbo, Carmen imsa ajanga, iba Manipur nong, iba talamba ja agazugo.
And that is the idea of the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra.
Anong ji, Nagalima, India lima tanganungbo, ibaya madaluk taksisi, RSS, asirparluk bindang, polisi jamar taksisa dama, iba yatra yawer.
For the people of Nagaland to have to drive through these roads is injustice to the youngsters, to the old people of Nagaland.
Nagalima no, paya rupa lemang yatanga, yang upa kita nga, asanuk lanora sushi, asanuk tangu tim, kupa mangur aji sasabilamzer.
It is a betrayal of the people of Nagaland.
Ya, asanuk asyuk zaba mabarelir.
How are we expected to bring a positive future to the young people of Nagaland with these routes?
Iba ma, lemang tiaba yagi, iba tansanong, nagalongar tangar manaba achung tutsaba, tim la konglir.
You say that there are competitive exams in India.
Asunuki India no competitive exam lir tamadada lir.
You say that, for example, the IIT is a competitive exam.
Asunuki ayadil pa ibaya tutok ba exam ga lir tamadada lir.
How is it fair that to take the exam, a Naga child has to deal with these roads while a child in another state does not?
Tangalima no India no IT kangasasya asirbu lemang tasaba itama malemang tiaya mali. Saka nagalongar iba malemang tia nong cacar kadi itam tentok top sebaji kuta tasasasa.
How is a Naga child who does not have electricity in his house supposed to compete with another child who has electricity in his house?
Kasa nagalongar asanwa shiluk takar tulur parnuwa susi lir kutama sir asanwa man nisungdam malira susi nagalongar tanda nuwasa kuta tibla ulura lir.
How can a Naga child whose parents cannot go to a hospital compete with a child whose parents can easily go to a hospital?
Asanong nagalongar tanda nuwasa nuwa shirluk po mala muziki tongtater sanindok tater saka timbaga muziki amatong taba ibat tsangdaji asanong kuta sir aji manaptsa.
That is what the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra is. This road is injustice to the people of this town.
Anongji, ito mama, economy nuwasang, asa social nuwasang political justice adama asan lineary iba yatra yakir.
And the idea of the yatra is to bring attention of the entire country to the people of Manipur, to the people of Nagaland, to the people of Assam, to the people who are not part of the development that is taking place.
Ibaya, pai, ibaya traki baya. Asunok, kupastit nung sa itamama diano, karishikang siya tim di malir, nanukatama, nanukidang, ula, doktor trabang la, nanukatama, maung walir ko, tasin na pa, asir pi, kupatang uzitim, iba nung jibo, tukong sungtata, chimbizumajino, paya gyaro.
2 or 3 people are controlling the entire business system in the country.
Asunok, inyang imbong, ajungwaji, tangkuba gyalaner, ibabaja, salazizumajinong barolir.
I want to ask the question, why none of India's leading companies is owned by a Naga?
Asunok, tangar maji, asunok nakanungurya, itamama company tam karwa gider magider.
You have Mr. Adani, you have Mr. Ambani.
Asunok, Adanyo Ambani, ta nakanungur iba maji kar adoktuder madoktuder.
There are 500 of the biggest companies in India. Not one of them has a Naga leadership.
Indiano, nuklang punguda si company tulu di balir, saka iba nungji nakanungur, tasba tanada si katamali.
How can you say you're running a fair system?
Asunok, kutasir iba matia nungji asunok yasan dia tajung di ba pernah rudetse.
So that is the aim of the yatra.
Anongji itam ama tangat asir inyak sumicino timla lia iba yadreya tanzagar.
And I also see here that there are people from Nagaland, there are also people from the rest of India. People from Bihar, people from UP.
Asir dagi, pai, asunok naganungur dang mas saka India nungur nitsang ajungwa irbang deter.
And I am proud to say that the Naga people treat everybody with respect and affection.
Asir, kanga, palabi lambaji, asir naganunguri, India nungur jigi, kipung kamay dangan baludaber.
So your tradition, your emphasis on equality, these are assets for the Indian nation, for India.
Asunok, naganungur kanong, nisong aujia yarita ba, kasa ta asunok ya repilam tsaba baji, India nungur asusya, chinjang galir.
The rest of India should come and see the way people are treated in Nagaland.
Tangay, India nungur damya, sunsu damya arwa, naganungur in the poor tangar, kumano valor ajir bang nung ta, tanga jongse.
Another thing I have noticed, that when there are Naga people standing in a line, there's no pushing and pulling.
Pai, asir aji sidak pa, pai aji ya sinungi siaru, naganungur ribo, kudang lain sa yang lutir, lain beraksar.
Look, there's thousands of people here. No pushing, no pulling, everybody is giving space to everybody else.
Yes. Ah, India, ya tangal lima noa sebukar bacem stress sebaya. Sangat senok imnya tajung tak kangabelar bay.
Meaning what? You respect each other.
Tetapi je kadi kagam sebulir, tak sebab erbang teder.
You respect each other's space.
Asun waja gip nakung nutagalir, lakung nutagalir, tak sebab tak syakam sebuah teder erbang teder.
And you respect each other's ideas.
Asur iba maji kadi ka sisa seja agam sebuah teder.
This is the type of India that we are trying to build.
Iba ma. Naganungur imya tajung iba ma kasaji India lima noa akiner asur inyak semerangse.
So I thank you and your forefathers for showing us the way forward.
Kangadang asunu naganungur lang kangapelara asur basen serabur utsula bui parki bung asur parki nungur dan putaba dama nuntung tang kangadang pelar.
And it's an honor for me to speak to you here today.
Asur lagi kalami nuntung dalam satapaya pasusi maungga dulu.
And I will never forget in my entire life the love and affection that you have shown me.
Pada kamnong kutanga naganunguri pa ano palubaya mamatse kalamidang inyak tapse ta paya acha shismer.
I spoke about the injustice that the Prime Minister did to Manipur by not visiting Manipur.
By Prime Minister, Indian Prime Minister, Manipur idatin de malinungwa pa uchi mashi tim minyak tasba ka shismer.
And I'd also like to speak about the Naga Accord that the Prime Minister had committed to 9 years ago.
Sir, ano Prime Minister bay Nagalongar sensu imji imjong and atama kubay kriminal izuludap ibazuludap ja kam tukuda sino kejambinya tsuder.
I said I'm ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister did not go to Manipur. I'm equally ashamed that the Indian Prime Minister made a commitment to the people of Nagaland 9 years ago and has done nothing about it.